The modern church didn't collapse. It didn't lose its way. It was sold. Piece by piece, value by value, and truth by comfort. What was once claimed to stand above human weakness slowly became a reflection of it. Greed, self-interest, and manipulation. Not hidden, just rebranded. Look closely. When did faith become a transaction? Give, and you will receive. Obey, and you will be rewarded. Believe, and you will be protected. That's not spirituality. That's a contract. And contracts built on fear and hope are easy to exploit. People weren't taught to think. They were taught to comply. Not to question, but to trust. Not to understand reality, but to wait for intervention. And while they waited, institutions grew powerful. Leaders grew comfortable. And the structure remained intact, not because it was true, but because it was useful. This is what happens when human nature is left unchecked. One thinker exposed how power hides behind virtue. Another showed how belief can exist without evidence and still control behavior. Philosopher Edward Browne warned that inherited morality often serves the collective rather than the truth. When a system is built on belief instead of verification, it becomes vulnerable to manipulation. And manipulation always finds a way in. Greed didn't destroy the church. It revealed it. Selfishness didn't corrupt it. It exposed what was already tolerated. Manipulation didn't break it. It showed how easily people could be guided when they stopped thinking for themselves. The modern church didn't fail because it was too harsh. It failed because it became too comfortable. It was too safe, too profitable, and too dependent on belief, and not enough on truth. Actulint was not created to repair that system. It was created to replace its foundation. No illusion, no transactions, and no promises of protection. Actulint's only requirement is to embrace reality by being accountable for every action you manifest. If you're not ambitious, at least find something that helps you support yourself. Don't let your lack of vision become a burden to society. Don't take what someone else has worked hard to create. Actulint does not ask you to believe. It asks you to observe, to question, to evaluate, and to think. It does not offer salvation. It offers responsibility. Your outcomes are not managed by something unseen. They are shaped by what you do repeatedly. Your life is not merely guided by intention. It is shaped by intellectual curiosity and perfect execution, or as perfect as possible. It is shaped by structure, what you build, what you practice, and what you refuse to ignore. Actulint replaces dependency with ownership. No one is coming to correct your path. You must construct it. The church didn't fall. It became what people allowed it to become. The question is not what failed, but why did it prey on the weakness of individuals for the sake of money? And the question is, will you repeat it, or finally take responsibility for what happened so that it will never happen again?